Merhaba. Hi guys. Today I will continue teaching the grammar. I know we talk about the simple present tense last video, but I will give you more detail today as well. Okay. So it is there's a lot of rules for this, so I want you to listen carefully. Okay. So just a second. Oops. So here is the suffix that we can use. All right. So there's a rule how we can add to the sentence. I mean the words. So let's start with the first rule. Okay, which is here. Um, if if a word ends with a vowel, okay, if a word ends with a vowel, you only add R, okay, like here. So oku, ye, kutla, süsle, or yürü. If if any word ends with a vowel, you only add R, okay? So, for instance, dinle, which means listen, right? So if you wanna say, um, if you wanna use that word in a simple present tense, you will only add R. So it's gonna be dinler, okay? So this is easy. And the second one, if any word ends with consonant, okay, like this. If any word has more than one syllable and ends with a consonant, you are going to use any of these. So, like, this is two syllable, okay? Let me just show you. Çalış. So this is two syllable, right? Or konuş. This is two syllable as well. So it has to be more than one syllable to use this rule, okay? And if you have this kind of word, we use this chart, okay? Let me just make it bigger. Yep. Then this is the one that we always use. We divide the vowels into four group, and if you see one of these, you use this suffix. If you use one of these, you use the suffix, and goes on, okay? And if you look at here, these are the examples, okay? Çalış, you see and then you put ır. Öğren, the last vowel is it's here, right? And then we're gonna use this one, which is here, okay? So this is not something new, but this tense has more rules than regular tenses, okay? So this is the second rule. Now let's move on to the third rule. Okay. And the third one is for if the word has only one syllable, okay? So here, aç, sev, sor, yüz. These are only one syllable, okay? And if you see any of those, and if you want to add simple present tense suffix, you are going to divide the vowels into two groups, and if you see one of these, you're going to use this suffix. If you see one of these, you're going to use this suffix. So this is so much easier, because if you are going to deal with one syllable word, so you will only see just one vowel, okay, like here. So there's only one vowel. See, I'm just showing you. So there's only one vowel, so you will only deal with those. All right. Next one is, there's always some exceptions. I hate to say that, but there's always exceptions. And these are the exception, okay? So this is one syllable, right? There's only one syllable. But in this one, if there's only one syllable, look at the vowel. It's U, right? If you see U, you're supposed to add AR, right? But in here, you can't use it, okay? So because of that, I just want you to put these words and the endings, like take notes, put it in your notebook, and if you see one of these, you can easily add what's supposed to be added, okay? If I use one of this word, like one of these words, I will probably tell you what to add, okay? I'm not gonna make it harder for you. All right, so next thing is how to make negative, okay? How to make negative. So this is kind of easier. So how? If you are going to use I in a sentence like Ben, I, you are going to use one of these according to the last vowel. So let's talk about this word. So this is already like they already add the negative suffix, okay? So the actual word is bin, okay? Bin means like get on. So the sentence means I don't get on the bus. So bin means get on. So we are using I, right? Ben. And because of that, we are only use these two. And to choose one of them, we need to look at the last vowel, right? So this is E. And it's here, we're gonna use me. So, but you see another one. So that is for the suffix for ben. Okay, bilmem. Or let's talk about a word that you already know, dinle. Okay, dinle. So we are gonna use I don't listen music. Okay, so we are using ben. Because of that, again, we are gonna use one of this, and you're gonna check the last vowel, which is and it's here, and we are gonna use this one. And because of we are using like I am, this is the suffix for I am, okay? M. Dinlemem. I don't listen. So next thing is, if we are going to use like you are or he she, it. If you are going to use one of those in a sentence, you are going to use one of these. Like how? Let's use the same sentence. Like sen. So dinle. Dinle. We are going to check the last vowel, which is e. It's here. And we are going to use this one. And since we are using sen, we need to add the suffix for sen, right? Sen dinlemezsin. You don't listen. Okay? Sen dinlemezsin. You don't listen. Or, like, if you look at here, they used o. O oynamaz. Okay, oyna means play. Okay, oyna. There's a, right? And it's here. You're gonna use maz. See? O oynamaz. He doesn't play. So there's no suffix for o. That's why I didn't add anything. Okay? O oynamaz. He doesn't play. Or let's say he or she doesn't listen. Yeah. O dinle. Okay? So since there's e, it's here, we are gonna use this one. Okay? O dinlemez means he doesn't listen. Alright? I think this is easier to understand. So let's move on to how can we make sentence. Okay? So this is a lot easier than the previous rules. So since you already gonna have this word in a sentence, you will only need one of these. Okay? Okay, oynar. So this is already with the suffix for simple present tense, okay? Oynar. And if we are gonna ask, if we are gonna make question, so we are gonna look at the last vowel, okay? And we are gonna add this one. But if you are gonna use in a sentence, like, do you play? Okay? Do you play? Like, if you're gonna say that sentence, if you're gonna say sen oynar, it's because of sen. We are going to add this one. Sın. Okay? Sen oynar mısın? Alright? I explain what to add for each suffix in the last video, okay, so you can easily find it. And for o, let's say, okay, he or she, does he play? Okay, o oynar mı? Does he play? So we don't add any suffix because of o. All right? So I want you to look at these examples here. Oops. Okay. So olumlu means like positive sentence. Okay. So it's just you use like I read book or he listens music. So this is the way we say it. Okay, so I want you to look at this sentence and then see how do we use what we just learned. Okay, and in here olumsuz means negative. These are negative sentences. So like ben kitap okumam. Look at here. So I don't read book. But in here ben kitap okurum. I read book. And the last one, this is the question. Okay? Ben kitap okur muyum? Do I read book? Okay? So they use the same sentence for 3 different versions. Okay? So please look at all these sentences and 3 different versions and then try to understand what we have just learned. Okay? Because you are going to have a assignment out of this. Okay, so let's continue. So as an assignment, what you're gonna do is I want you to complete these parts. So in the first one, you are going to just add the simple present tense suffixes. Okay, one of these. So please make sure if it's just one syllable like this or more than one syllable like this, so then you can add the correct suffix. And in here you are going to make this sentence negative. Okay, so you're gonna make this negative sentence and you will only add you're going to remove the positive suffix, then add the negative suffix. Okay, let me just show you the first one, because there's already a suffix for ben, okay, which is here, and there is a suffix for simple present tense. Okay, so what you are going to do is ben yemek so in this sentence we are gonna this means I prepare meal. Okay, I prepare meal. So prepare means hazırla. Okay, and we are gonna say I don't prepare meal, and then what we are gonna do is we are gonna add hazırlamam. Let me just make it visible. Okay, hazırla. And then you're gonna add ma. That makes negative, and then I need to add the suffix for I. Okay, ben yemek hazırlamam. And then you are going to do these the other sentences. So to make your job easier, I will just underline the word, okay, the bare word. So hoşlan, çık, gel, konuş. Okay, so you don't if you don't remember the suffix for like these pronouns, you don't have to find the new one. here they are. Okay. Okay, I'm also underlining them. So only thing you need to do is, let me just change the color of thing. So what you're going to do is you're going to remove this, okay, here, and then add the negative suffix. Okay, so this is two syllable, and you're going to look at what we use for two syllable, and then you're going to check the last vowel and then find the correct suffix. Okay, and that's going to be all. So you are going to do, so in the assignment, I want you to complete these two parts, okay, according to what I just told you. So basically in the first one, you are going to make it positive by adding one of these. In the second part, you are going to make them negative. All right, so that's it for today. If you have any question, you can send me an email. Until the next video, görüşürüz. Bye bye.